My name is Dee Dee, and I am here to give you some tips on the care and feeding of your French baguette. And this is actually what a French baguette is supposed to look like. Bad news is the grocery stores, they don't look like this at all, and they don't taste like this at all. They typically are very pale, have a soft crust, and really have no taste. In fact, they pretty much just taste like a skinny white bread. So what's the point of getting those? Try to find an artisan baker or another really good place to get good bread, and good French bread is typically your farmer's market. Most people have one fairly close to them, so it's worth the time and trouble to stop there and get your bread. Now the big difference with this kind of a bread, not only is it darker in color, nice crisp crust, soft on the inside, it has a very good taste and bite to it. You'll notice the difference. The reason is they're typically handmade and fermented with natural leaven instead of just using a commercial yeast. Now, natural leaven is only like a natural starter or a sourdough starter. That might sound more familiar to you. Now, the bad news is about a baguette or most artisan breads, they have a very short lifespan. The lifespan of a baguette is about 8 hours, so you definitely want to buy it the day you're going to eat it. We will typically eat a whole bread, at dinner, or a little lunch and then dinner. But if there's, let's say, only 2 of you in the house and you're not going to finish it, take the unfinished portion, leave it in the bag, just put it on your counter. No need to throw it in the fridge or anything like that. But you do need to eat it the next day. Now when you're ready to have it, just take your loaf. I usually either spray or just use my fingers, put a little bit of water over the top. Don't need much, just a little light dabble there of water, and put it in the oven. Now that 350-degree oven only needs to have that bread in there for 3 minutes. That's all, 3 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. You don't want to dry it out or get that crust too hard. So 3 minutes in there. When you take it out, it'll be like you just brought it back from the bakery. Now, if you're going to have a bread several days from now, you will have to freeze it. I usually do not recommend eating it in the bag or even using a Ziploc bag if you could possibly find a Ziploc bag to fit this lovely item. Okay, so what I do, I just put it in a pillowcase. And, of course, it's got to be clean. And just put it in there, wrap that puppy up like that, and throw it in the freezer. Then when you're finally ready to eat it, take it out, leave it on the counter for about 45 minutes. You can use that same trick and pop it in that 350-degree oven for the 3 minutes, and good as new. So that's it. I hope you try my tips and they work for you. I'm going to have my baguettes for dinner, so for breakfast with my coffee, I'm going to have this great-looking almond croissant. Wish you were here to join me. Meanwhile, check out my link below and see what else I do. Thanks for listening. See you later. Till next time. Bye-bye.